Okay, thanks so much. And Frankie, thank you for letting my green screen dreams come true. Stella's like, Dee, that green's gonna disappear. I'm like, is it? She's like, yeah, now I'm out of breath.
Because anybody at home might not know this, that it is a total green screen, the exact same color as that. You can see your skirt a little bit because it's like frilly.
Yes.
But some good movements there. That's a good little
I'm exhausted.
Good little workout.
Some paper towels for my pits.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, let's talk about something we love. Apparently, they created a fancy new opening for it. It is called
Our 2 cents.
Can I ask you a question?
I need some help.
I don't think I'm wrong here.
What do you think?
I need some advice.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, yeah, neat.
Well, you've come to the right place.
We were workshopping our intro there. We still need some work on it, but
I like it.
maybe we'll do it at the end.
We should play Can You Recognize Those Voices? Really good. Okay, let's start with viewer question from Jordan in Edmonton. Shout out to everybody watching from Edmonton this morning. When you let someone merge in traffic, Tim, should they always give the courtesy wave? I get so irrationally annoyed when they don't. Is this a hard rule, or am I expecting too much?
I have talked about this a few times in the short time that I've been on this show. That is one pet peeve when I drive. Just a little wave. A little wave.
What's it take?
Now, I know it's difficult sometimes, too. And in Edmonton, it's cold in the winter. So sometimes rolling that window down and, like, going out and doing the wave might be a little bit tough.
The window might be frozen.
Might be frozen.
Yeah.
But I think even, like, the courtesy, like even windows are tinted, even if you're just lifting up your arm in the back, so maybe they could see it.
Yes.
Just a small little acknowledgement. I agree with you, Jordan. I think that needs
100%.
to happen.
And yeah, it's same thing. If your window's not open and it's dangerous for you to try and roll it down, and do the thing in the middle. Make sure you do it a couple of times where they're like, okay, lady, I got it. It's okay.
Yeah.
I almost overdo it because I want to make sure. And if they pass me, I'll be like, thanks again. Like it's never-ending thanks, right? Just be nice.
For our 2 cents, do we need like opposite opinions, or can we agree on things?
It's your truth. It's
the
whatever your
truth.
truth is.
Okay.
We can agree on the 2 cents, or it could be 1 cent, 1 cent,
Right.
you choose.
Okay.
But honestly, there needs to be more of that because that person didn't have to let you in. They didn't have to, and they did. It's nice.
Okay, let's go to Olivia in Toronto because her question for us and our 2 cents is people who FaceTime in public. Where's Devo Brown on this one? Cool or cringy? I say someone having a full-on FaceTime convo at the grocery store, and I kept trying to stay out of the way of the camera. I could barely make it to the bananas.
Ooh, not the bananas.
And am I the weird one, or is this totally inappropriate?
Olivia, you are so bang on. It happens in airports, it happens in grocery stores, it happens everywhere now. And that person doesn't realize, on the other end, how many people can hear and see them because they just see that one person they're talking to. Just happened to me on the weekend. I was with my godson and my sister Aunt at Italy. You know I love that. It's my second home. So where am I? Near the cannoli section. They're having this huge Easter cannoli sale. So I'm like, which cannoli do I want? This guy pops up his phone, and she's like, oh, hey, didn't know you were going to be here so early. She's like, why didn't you come over and stay at my place? And I'm like, oh, I got to see what's going on. Oh, she's cute.
Ooh,
and I'm like, oh, make sure she doesn't see me. Oh, I can't help but look. And then he's like, that's okay. I'm staying at Hotel X. Like, how do I know all this? Because I can't help but hear it and see it. Like, I'm part of the conversation. Then I'm like, I don't want to hear this anymore because now I really feel like I'm invading their privacy. And she has no clue that behind him is a long line of everybody who can see her and hear her. So you have to be put in your headphones, right?
I definitely put in the headphones. And I'm going to support our Devo Brown because if you don't know, Devo is FaceTiming everybody all the time. And I do it as well at the grocery store. Here's why I do it, though, because I'm talking to Liz.
Okay.
I'm saying, what do you want? Would you want this brand of pasta or this brand of pasta?
Okay.
So that's when I would be FaceTiming in public in those situations.
But you're
I think
probably
it's okay.
looking, be aware of your surroundings before you do that, and then try and protect and shield them best you can.
I think there's a little comedy in that, though, too. That could be a little fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's have a little fun. Let's live on the edge.
Let's see what Liz thinks of this after she sees it, okay? Question from Maddie in Calgary. She says, I was on a road trip. My friend refused to let me change the music, even though I was in the passenger seat. Does shotgun come with DJ rights, or does the driver control the playlist? Maddie, good one.
I like this one a lot, too, because times have changed in the minivan these days, I tell you, because old Timmy boy was rocking his tunes all trip long.
And now the minis have their say?
The minis have their say. Daddy, turn it, please, to
Who
their...
wins?
They always win. Yeah, they always win because it's 4 against 1. There's 3 of them and then one older one that are all against my music.
Okay, but in this case, if you're riding with your friend shotgun, does the driver have the say, or I think it's fair that you both get a few songs in?
Okay.
Because you both have to share the car.
Sure.
Right? So if you're driving, and Dee, okay, I'm going to drop you off at Italy. So here I am in the passenger seat. Will you get mad if I'm like, do you mind if I change the music? Yes, you will.
Hey, I think. I think you got to play out the whole song.
Yeah,
Play out the whole song.
Okay.
You're saying in the middle of the song,
No,
saying
no,
click.
I agree. So do you? Okay, lasagna. You get a song. I get a song. Layer.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Half and half.
Half and
Perfect.
half. Okay.
Okay. I hope we helped
You get
Maddie.
you get a hit, and then I get a hit.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to Tommy
Next
in
one.
Hamilton. Woohoo! Love the hammer. Tommy is saying, my grandkids don't say please or thank you when I buy them things. Should I correct them, or is that the parent's job?
Yes, Miss Manners has talked about this forever. Please and thank you are things that are like disappearing from the English language that we need to bring back in a big way.
Yeah. We had a video on Friday. You weren't here on Friday, but we had Good Vibes Only. And the video in it was this little guy who was saying, could I have a snack, Mommy, please?
What a doll.
Yeah, really nice, please. But he's like, now, snack, please. But he kept saying please, so it was really cute.
So it was cute.
But he was kind of demanding.
But
for that
isn't it
snack.
sad that we have to like remind people to say please? And like, it's not just kids.
But I
it's
think for
adults,
even
too.
for little kids out there, sometimes they think if you're saying please, then you automatically get it because they
Right.
know that word, even
Right.
with the tone. Let's work on the tone a little bit.
It
too.
gets them. I know for Halloween for years, it's like good luck getting a thank you. They're just like this. You don't even get a trick or treat. It's
Yeah.
just nonverbal. Fill
But
it up,
that is
bounce.
I don't know. I think that lands on the parents more, Tom. Honestly, I do over the grandparents. You are the grandparents, so you can still say, listen, you got to say please and thank you. But even maybe a discussion with the parents saying they're not saying their please and thank yous all that much.
Yeah.
I think
you know
that might
what,
be a good
guys?
one.
Always choose kind. Be kind, right? Up next, we've got Rachel from Halifax, and she says, my friend never takes phone calls, even if it's important, and just texts back. What's up? Is this the new normal or totally rude? People, I feel, fall in one camp or the other. They're the, oh gosh, please don't ever make me talk on the phone. I only talk in person or text. And others are, it depends on the
I
generation
would never
you grew
pick up
in.
a phone call.
Really?
Generally not. Generally, I would not pick up a phone call. Okay. Maybe sometimes in the car if I have my commute, I'll do a little chat on there.
Yeah.
But generally, I would not.
Times have
because I
changed,
don't know
but
what it
that's okay.
is. Just much like a FaceTime.
Just don't take it to heart. I think
Yeah.
it's just the way things are going. I hope that helps, Rachel. That wraps up.
Our 2 cents.
We're going to work on the harmony.
Yeah.